An historic agreement has been signed in the community of Skidegate on Haida Gwaii.
Haida Gwaii belongs to you, the Haida people.
Premier David Eby and leaders of the Haida Nation have officially recognized Aboriginal title over Haida Gwaii, a first-of-its-kind agreement in Canada. The Premier calls it one of the highlights of his life.
I want to start by saying congratulations. And you've set a very important milestone for First Nations across the province. I support title. We need to discover title.
I get a lot of inquiries just about the whole situation in Haida Gwaii and how that happened. They're worried about property rights and how it could possibly affect them with the DRIPA legislation.
The reality of DRIPA came crashing down on residents of BC's Sunshine Coast when the provincial government began removing docks from private properties as part of a deal struck with the Sechelt Indian Band.
Now you've got a house that's worth $2.8 million, $3 million because it has a dock. But what happens if the dock's not there? How much is the house worth? It loses $1 million in value almost instantly.
Residents quickly discovered that negotiations with the Sechelt Band had drifted far past simple dock management. In line with Section 7 of DRIPA, the province was surrendering its authority to govern on the public's behalf and handing the band an effective veto over provincial decisions.
So they signed an agreement back in July and forgot to mention it until January of 2025 to make sure it didn't become part of the election.
$100 million to the Sechelt. It provides for land that to go to the Sechelt. The scariest thing of all, Aboriginal title. And as far as the government has told us, and we should take them at their word, is that they are currently negotiating Aboriginal title, and we are not involved. We've asked them some questions about private property, whether that's going to be involved in the Aboriginal title, and we have not heard anything.
Because there is track records from other parts of the province that have shown us what's going to happen.
But I think people need to know that all treaties and all negotiations with First Nations seem to be done in secret. And then they come out with the agreement already done. It's already a done deal and say, aren't we great?
I think about remarkable things that I've seen in the Declaration Act era, this emergence of Indigenous governments.
We're moving away from the world of mere consultation into a world of consent.